Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about Christie Golden's other Star Wars book, Dark Disciple. The reason why I wanted to review this is because we're getting Battlefront 2 Inferno Squad in like less than a few days now from when I'm recording this, and it's written by Christie Golden, which means that it's probably going to have a much different feel than the first Battlefront book, Twilight Company, which was written by a military writer, really, out in Alexander Freed. One thing that we do need to keep in mind when we're analyzing Dark Disciple, like we're going to be doing today, is to note that Dark Disciple was actually originally written as a 4 or 5 episode arc for the canceled season 7 of the Clone Wars, written by Katie Lucas. So Christie Golden, while there's no way that this entire book is solely stuff from Katie Lucas's scripts, Christie Golden still used existing material. She still took existing material and adapted that into a novel format. So this is sort of kind of a co-written thing. Maybe not obviously enough for Katie Lucas to have a credit as an author on this book, but it's something to keep in mind that this is an adaptation of already existing material. So with all that being said and all that preamble out of the way, let's go ahead and hop right into this book. Is it good? Yeah, it's a really good book. But it's really good in a much different way than what Battlefront Twilight Company was, which makes sense, different authors, and a completely different story for that matter. This is a very character-driven novel. It is purely character-driven. It completely relies on Asajj Ventress's complexity as a character and the entire geopolitical situation that is going on in the prequels. This book does an amazing job of a lot of different things. Number one, the Jedi. This shows exactly how flawed the Jedi were during the prequel era. It makes perfect sense that the Jedi would be constantly going back and then, okay, well, this is a terrible idea, but then near the end of the book, they go, oh, well, maybe that's actually the key to Voss's redemption, so, meh. Like, at the beginning of the book, you guys hated this idea. But war changes people, man, and it doesn't stop in this book. Another good thing out of this book was the character of Quinlan Vos was written really, really well. Even if he kind of came off as just annoying to me a little bit, I think that's more of my prejudice as a reader. That's an issue that I have. I think that he was, if I look at it from more of an objective viewpoint, I think that Quinlan Vos was a really well-written character in this. My issues with him is just, he's a little whiny and but that I have that problem with a lot of people that fall to the dark side. There we go. I got the sentence out there, but I digress. Quinlan Vos is actually really well written in this, in my objective opinion. If I try and separate my subjective opinion from my objective opinion, which is really difficult. But anyways, let's talk about how Christie Golden wrote Asajj Ventress, really the main protagonist and antagonist in this story. There really isn't like a, this is the good and this is the bad. These are the people that are fighting, and then this person must overcome what this person is doing. There isn't anything like that in this book. It's really a love story in between Quinlan Vos and Asajj Ventress. And it's really a story about personal conflict, your own conflict, the conflict within yourself, especially in Asajj Ventress. And that leads me to suspect that Christie Golden's upcoming book, Battlefront Inferno Squad, is not going to be anything like the first Battlefront book, which makes sense, different authors. But the characters in Battlefront Twilight Company were very deliberately left off as blank slates that you as the reader are supposed to impress things on, right? Christie Golden isn't that kind of writer, at least judging from Dark Disciple. I have a feeling that Inferno Squad is going to be very, very character-driven. I've even seen some of this in some reactions that I've seen like on Twitter and stuff of certain people that have gotten review copies of Inferno Squad, that Christie Golden makes you care about the characters, even if they are Imperials in Inferno Squad, which sounds good to me. That's exactly what I want. I'm a rebel through and through, but I love seeing things from the other side, and I love seeing how people manage to rationalize what they're doing as the Empire. But all in all, would I pick up this book again? Yeah. I do own it in paperback, and I've listened to it, I think, 3 times now. Once for this review, and twice because I liked it enough to listen to it once and again, which I think is probably the highest praise that somebody could give as a consumer, especially from fictional works like novels and audiobooks. So am I looking forward to Battlefront 2 after re-listening to Dark Disciple? Yeah, I am. I'm really looking forward to it. I loved Twilight Company for what it was, but I'm really excited to see how Christie Golden writes a military novel and how she handles the characters in that type of situation. And I think those are my final thoughts on Dark Disciple. I'd love to know what you guys think. Have you read it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Why either way? Let me know down in the comments down below. I love having conversations with you guys down there. Also, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. As long as you enjoyed this content, it lets me know that I'm entertaining people, the purpose of this channel in the first place. Thank you guys as always. May the Force be with you.